people's sexuality being pushed to the forefront for whatever reason, just in general, right? Because nobody cares what you're doing in your bedroom, but why are people acting?
Nobody should care.
Nobody. Okay.
There it
Talk
is.
to me. Talk to
That's
me,
the
Exactly.
problem.
Pastor. Now,
That's
Because
literally
there
the
are
issue.
people who
Everybody's
care.
worried about what
There's
everybody's
too
doing,
many people
and
who
that's
care.
not your business. If
Right.
it's not affecting you directly, it really shouldn't be an issue. Don't worry about them. If you don't like it, don't do it.
Right. If it's
Exactly.
not hurting you,
I
it
said
shouldn't
that
be
the
your
other day.
business.
If you don't like it, don't do it.
Worry about
Exactly.
your own cat. Worry about your own dick.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
That's
Yes. Worry
all.
about your own parts.
That's it.
That's it.
Let
As long
everybody
as you're
live their
taking care
life.
of them, you taking care of all you need to worry about.
The,
Right.
the end. You know, Salt and Pepper said it best. If I were to take a guy home with me tonight, it's none of your business. And if she want to be a
At
freak and
all.
it's none of your business.
It's none of your business.
You know,
It definitely is more visible. Like sexuality seems to be everywhere in a
it
way.
definitely is. It's definitely being pushed out there to be more accepted and to be less taboo, I feel. And I feel it's becoming less taboo. Like I was watching something. We ain't finna talk about all day. I just feel like this. You're right, Kendall. There is more noticeably so more push towards acknowledge this sexuality, acknowledge, this type of relationship, you know, more inclusiveness, I feel, in a lot more movies and
That's a
shows
good
these
word.
days.
y'all.
Yeah.
That's see.
And also, people feel more pressed to express their sexuality. Like they
Hmm.
feel like they have to let people know what they like when it's not even necessary. Just show up with whoever you with, and then y'all is together. Just hold their
Yeah.
hand, whoever they
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Hold hands.
Just holding.
That's
We
it.
go together. We hold the
Yeah.
hands.
Give
Like,
And
me,
yeah.
we
give me,
here together.
give
That's
me
it.
right
They,
here.
I mean, if it's more than one person, hold both their hands, is or however many
That's
hands is
all.
they is.
Everybody hold hands.
Just hold everybody hold hands. That's it.
Whatever yours, hold it.
Yep.
Oh my
I can't
God.
find my collection plate to pass around. Um,
Come on, because you just got
yeah,
to church.
yeah, y'all made my job so easy. I ain't even get the question now. Y'all just that's what I'm talking about. Is
We must have wanted to talk about that
yo
one.
That's
see
it.
Yeah. I had to get it out.
That's
with all that being said and what everyone knows, do you think sexuality is for people to care about or just another thing for people to know what side you on for their personal data?
I mean, that still fits into none of their business. It's either way. It's none of
yeah.
nobody's business
Yeah, it's
what
not.
you
It's.
doing.
I don't think it's for people to care about, but it is for people to acknowledge. We can't continue to pretend like this is not something and it hasn't been something forever. As long as people have been people, there has been homophobia. As long as
Yeah.
there's been people, there's been intersexuality. So we can't just always claim um heterosexual it has been the norm, because it hasn't. We've just always been told it's been the norm, it's been the only, and it hasn't been. So it's not for people to care, it's for people to acknowledge, it's for people to
Mhm.
at least try to understand.
And what
And hopefully,
oh
we'll get to a point where you won't have to acknowledge. It'll just
Won't
be,
matter.
it is what it is. Whoever you with is who you with. It's just
Right.
not.
supposed to be at
It'll
that
become
point
a
now.
non-factor. You would think,
Right.
but we're
It's
not quite
yeah,
there
it's
yet.
like people don't
I think
care
it's
about
going to be more
heterosexuality. People don't care about that because that's what they consider normal.
normal. Yeah.
Everything needs to get to a point of where it's not a concern, it's not a care, it's normal. This is a part of our world. This is who we are. This is what it is. This is what is happening. It ain't gonna be nothing else but this.
So I think exposure brings that about.
Yes.
You gotta kind of, in a way, you gotta see it to normalize.
Right.
You know?
Right. Absolutely.
Um, so I think that plays a part in it. Like I don't think
It can't be
like
swept under
sometimes,
the rug anymore.
right, some things can be um like feminizing. Some ways you just, I think people, there is an agenda, in some ways there is some
That
agenda,
agenda.
right? But I don't know, is it to sterilize? Like, what's the reason for that that agenda? I don't know. But I think in some ways there is an agenda. There are people that just like what they like. They've been that way, but they tend to push things, and we can't say it hasn't happened before. They tend to push things on us to go a certain way. The media,
Yes.
Um,
I agree with that.
it's so hard to say these things and not feel like you're saying something wrong per se, but it's just the truth. Like I feel like there is some agenda, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rose, what Salt and Pepper has said again?
If I want to take a guy home with me tonight, it's none of your
It's
business.
none of your business.